and thank you so much for joining me on Storms Decoded. Our breaking news today is the severe weather and the very, very strong winds today in southeast Michigan has been under uh, uh, wind advisory and for most of the day today. Unfortunately, it has just been wild and crazy. For the most part, the first part of the news that I did want to talk about is that not only did we see the wind advisory as well, we even seen some severe weather today. And we had some strong to severe thunderstorms that had moved across southeast Michigan today. And unfortunately, that was unexpected, but it was actually a surprising note. And it did affect some areas. And also, in results to that, there were actually very powerful winds, straight line winds, and it was actually strong enough to bring some damage, and did get an update on that. So luckily enough, the best thing to do is just to stay inside and away from all these strong winds. And the winds have been howling all day long, all day long. So when you step outside, hold on to your hats. And if you don't have to take an umbrella with those strong winds, I wouldn't even try doing that because your umbrella is going to get wrecked. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the status on the power outages. That has basically been the story since the time. I think it's been this afternoon. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention, but I will be paying attention to this for quite a while. So this is the status from DTE Outage Center. There are about 98.53% of customers with power, and the total of customers that are affected right now are 37 customers, and there's about 1,002 customers that are without power right now, and there's actually 231 crews out trying to restore the power in southeast Michigan, Metro Detroit. So they're working as fast as they can. Just sit back and relax, and your power should come on as soon as possible. I don't have a status of what time it's going to come on, what day, but I've been watching the status and it's going up again. So just hang on tight, and I'll have more of an update. Probably another update on the power outage. I'll give you another update between 11:40, 11:45. But unfortunately, this is going to be an extended edition of our newscast this afternoon. So I'm going to tell you, we've just had all kinds of crazy weather today. And then we will talk about that extended forecast as well. And we're going to talk about temperatures. Actually, we could talk about that right now. We could talk about that and go over some stuff. And I will check the status on the outages and all that kind of stuff. And I will let you know what. I'm sorry, I was looking at something on the TV. I forgot what I was going to say. I'm sorry. Okay, so there will be some other stuff that we're going to go over. So let's talk about the, let me see if I can get to it. Let's talk about the weather forecast, and then we can talk about that. If I can get to it. There we go. All right. 1 second, I have to bring it up. And we'll see what our weather forecast is going to be like. All right. I gotta wait a minute. It takes about a minute or so. Now, I don't know why it didn't go to it. It just popped up and went to, okay. There we go. Let me just drag this down. Drag it up. I gotta wait a minute. Okay, so, okay. I don't know why that's on there. Okay, let me try it again. Let me see if I can make this bigger. I don't even know how to make it bigger. Okay, just a moment. You guys, I'm trying to make this bigger and I don't know how to do it. I'll have to figure it out. I want to try and glance into it, so let's see if I can do it without it. What do you know? We got it working. Let's see if I can blow it up a little bit more. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and talk, since that we're talking about all the severe weather and all the problems that we've had in the wind advisories and all that kind of stuff. We'll go over some of the forecasts, the 7-day forecast. So it's going to be what's going to be wild and crazy. So be prepared for that. The humidity right now is, well, currently, let's talk about the temperature. It is overcast and breezy right now. It is actually, excuse me, it is actually 39 degrees, and we're going to have a low of, I'm going to have to bring this up just a little bit. There we go. We're going to have a temperature for a low of 32 degrees. So the temperatures are coming down and they're crashing quite fast. So just be prepared. Make sure that you're bundling up tonight. We had some very, very nice mild weather. I wish it would stick around a little bit longer, but unfortunately, that's not going to be it's not going to happen. We'll let you know if it does in the near future. I wish it would. I wish we had mild weather during the whole winter season. Now that would be totally awesome right there. Okay, humidity is 91%. The wind speed right now is coming from the west at 23 miles per hour, and then we have gusty winds at 32 miles per hour. Barometer is 29.79 inches. Dew point temperature 37 degrees. And visibility is at 10 miles. We have a wind chill of 28 degrees, and the last update was actually at 10:55 for November the 27th. So it's going to get a little wild around here. So slight chance for rain and wind. It has been windy all day long, but it is really, really starting to slow down here. We're not seeing a lot of those very, very strong winds. And I will I'll give you another status of what's going on with the power issue and all that kind of stuff. That's been the majority of the biggest part of the news today is the power. That's, all these outages that have been all over the place. So a slight chance for rain and wind, 32 for a low. And then on Monday for Thanksgiving, no, I'm sorry, Thursday. This has been a confusing week. I mean Thursday. Thursday for Thanksgiving Day, partly sunny skies, the high of 39 degrees, and the low, let me look at this, and the low of 30 degrees, and mostly cloudy skies. So Friday, mostly cloudy skies, the high of 39 degrees for a high, the low of 30 degrees and cloudy. And I know you guys are like, hey, we have really nice weather, please don't tell us any more winter weather. Well, I'm going to try and go forward here. Okay, so Saturday, a chance of rain and snow, 40% chance of that. My goodness, we're having a lot of 39s going on here. I think that's been like 3 days in a row. Okay, so Saturday, 40% chance of rain and snow. Showers, I will keep an eye on that because now with winter here, the weather is really starting to get tricky. And that's another thing that we will be discussing, how active winter is going to be. I will look at the GFS models again tomorrow in the morning. And I'll check it out throughout the day, so it's probably going to be interesting. I will look at them tonight before we start the day tomorrow in the morning, and I'll have an update on all of that that's going on. So then for Saturday night, rain and snow, 90% accuracy, that is the percentage, and it will be a low of 33 degrees for your Saturday. And then on Sunday, rain likely again. Rain is going to return in the forecast, and we go all the way up to 46 degrees for a high, the low 32 degrees. So that's not all that bad. And then Sunday night, a chance of rain and snow again with the low of 32 degrees. So that isn't all that bad, really. But, it's winter time, I wish it was spring, summer, and, fall. Not, not what we're seeing. Okay, so let me see if we can find the rest of the forecast. We already did Sunday. Okay, Monday, partly sunny skies with a high near, what does that say? 38 degrees. I'm really sorry, I'm visually impaired. So it's hard. It's really hard for me to see what's on the screen. And okay, so I'm sorry. Monday night, partly cloudy skies with a low of 27 degrees. That there. Did I say 37 degrees? Hold on, let me look at this again. I'm sorry, 27 degrees. That is really cold. Make sure that you bundle up. That's very, very cold stuff out there. So for Tuesday, partly sunny skies, the high of 37 degrees, low 28 degrees. It's going to be mighty chilly out there, so make sure that you bundle up warm. It's going to be another cold night. And then for Wednesday, mostly cloudy skies with a high of 37 degrees, and that actually completes the 7-day forecast. Now, back to an update on the power outage status. I know everyone's like, okay, when are the lights going to come back on? We've been sitting in the dark for this amount of time. So we'll go back and check that out right now. See what we've got going on. I have to go back to it just a moment. No, that's not the new total. Hopefully these numbers. Okay, so we're just gonna say hopefully the numbers go down, because I know a lot of you guys are like, okay, we're tired of sitting in the dark. We want the lights on, so we can watch TV and all that other stuff. I know. Let's see. All right, now we're gonna see where we're at here. I know it's not that kind of day for everybody. Okay, this is the update that I have currently right now. We will check the status again. Probably at 1 o'clock in the morning. At 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, I'll give you an update on the statuses on the power issue. But this is what I have right now, so all the viewers are aware of what's going on. Like I said, please be very patient tonight and throughout the Thanksgiving holiday. Just remember, the DTE crew, they're working as fast as they can to get all the power restored. So there are still 32,166 customers that do not have power right now, and there are currently 1,300 outages right now, and customers with power. That means that the power has been restored. So actually, the better percentage, the better the number, the better everything is. So this is a positive. So most of the power has been restored. We're already up to 98.57%. So that's actually a good thing. Let's keep those numbers rolling. So let's make that into a positive. Customers affected right now are 32,166, and outages currently are 1,003 customers, and there are 231 crews out there in Southeast Michigan and Metro Detroit. Would not surprise me if there are other, because I know sometimes when there's a lot of outages, usually they'll ask for extra crews out of the states to help out. So it would not surprise me if that was the case, if there were so many people that had power outages. I mean, at least it's not like 8,000 and something. So, so the worst of it is starting to pile up. Last time I checked it, it was 990 outages, and we're already in the 1000s already. So how higher can it get? I will check it one more time just to make sure, and if the numbers change, I'll let you know. Let me check one more time. I may not get an update, so I will probably have to update you guys later on Thanksgiving morning. So we'll try it one more time and see. I'm waiting for it to load. Sorry. It takes a couple of minutes. Okay, it still remains the same. So I also want to tell you, because of all of the severe weather we had today and the strong winds, we've been having issues with the computers, internet, Wi-Fi. It's just been a really not that kind of a day that I had expected, but when you're dealing with severe weather, strong winds and thunderstorms and all that stuff, it does really, really cause problems, because my computer locked up today, it froze up, and I'm like, okay, I had all this stuff up, my radars and all that stuff. And I had to shut down my computer and restart it because it kept on locking up. So I thought maybe I did something wrong. Well, no, it was the weather. So, yeah, the weather can do some weird stuff to your computer. So just be aware that it will intend to lock up. So if we don't get the accurate information, then there's a problem. And there were problems today, so we had to go to other resources to get, I had to get some there was other stuff that I needed to look into, but I had everything else ready. I had all the updates and all that stuff. Excuse me, all the updates and all that kind of stuff going on. But then at the time when I wanted to do the report, I was having issues. My phone was acting up, it was locking up and everything else. So I wasn't having any luck today at all between the computer, tablet, you name it. Just to name a few, it has just been not that fun of a day. But when you're dealing with weather situations, it's beyond our control. We can't do nothing about it. It's just a wait and see game. We just have to sit back and enjoy the ride. So pretty much that's how it all stands. So please come back and join me again in the morning. If I don't do another video on the updated status on the power outages in Southeast Michigan, Metro Detroit, I will update you at 5 o'clock. So if there is not a blog up or an update status at 2 o'clock in the morning, there will be an update for sure between 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. to see where we are with the power status, because I know a lot of you guys want the power back on. So they're going as fast as they can. So hopefully everybody gets their power back on. So I will find out what those numbers are in about 2 hours. So progress is good. Just sit back and relax and have a lot of patience until they can get all the power restored. I'll have another update within 3 hours or so. Thank you for staying tuned to Storms Decoded, extended severe weather coverage. We'll be back. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for later updates and developments. We'll see you in a little bit. Thank you.